Anyway, so we're here at 18931 Kinbrace Avenue here in Porter Ranch. Now, we couldn't find any mainline cleanouts in the house, so we went through a 2-inch cleanout was all the way in the back of the house. There was probably an old bar sink that's probably disconnected or anything. So we've tried the kitchen sink vent pipe, and we first went in with our little color camera, but the head was too big, it wouldn't go through. So we have a little black and white camera. It's got a smaller head, smaller diameter, and we were able to get through the line and all the way out to the city sewer. And I'll tell you, we're pretty much over 100 feet. Way over 100 feet. Where we have a black and white camera, so the picture's not as good as a color camera, but at least we got to see the sewer line all the way. Anyway, so when we were underneath the house, we want to let you know that the cast iron piping was very rough. The house was very dry. So we highly recommend that the general inspector runs the water everywhere. It's going to be very important for you to understand that you should never flush tampons, baby wipes, paper towels. When you flush your toilet, hold the handle down, let all the water go out the tank. Don't just flick the handle. Kitchen sinks, no rice, no pasta, no stringy vegetables. So right now we have our camera in. We're all the way out to the city connection. Like I said, it is a black and white camera. So the picture's not all that great, but you can see we have a 6-inch clay pipe coming back from the middle of the street towards the property. And it actually is quite clean, the line, considering that you have that big tree over there, because the sewer line is running very close to that tree. If not, see, got a little bit of roots coming through there, through the joint, okay? Not a big deal, okay? It's all coming through with a clay pipe. Pretty clean, nice and round. You see, clay doesn't rust, but it does susceptible to getting roots in it. It comes onto the property, it changes to a 4-inch clay pipe, dives down over there as it keeps coming back through the front yard. Little bit of roots coming through the joint, nothing serious. Now, right over here, this is where the pipe exits the house 3 feet deep. I marked it in the corner over there. It's a little bit under the concrete, but I marked it out in the grass area because it goes back to the cast iron pipe. I'm highly recommending that you put a 2-way clean out outside over there, because the cast iron is getting pretty old, and because it's been standing for all this time, it develops a lot of rust buildup. So probably going to be a good idea to install a 2-way clean out outside in the grass. Maybe run a cable with a blade through this cast iron pipe to descale it as best as possible. See, now there's typically why we tell people not to run flush tampons and paper towels, things like that, because it's going to get caught in the line. Now, I'll tell you, you can run a cable with a blade to descale the pipe as best as possible until replacement will be necessary, which is hard to say. Slow down a little now. It's coming into the garage, so you see now we're coming into the 2-inch pipe that's coming over to the kitchen. You see how the pipe is definitely getting rusty. Now this is a kitchen line. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to run a cable through that vent pipe to run it through and descale it as best as possible, because it's definitely choking up the line.
So descaling would prolong the life of the...
Well, what it does, I wouldn't say it prolongs well, I guess it does prolong the life, but it's getting rid of a lot of the rust that makes paper and things susceptible to getting caught in the line. Well, look, we can only descale. Hang on, Al. We can only descale what we can get into.
Right.
Now, there's like so we can descale this kitchen line by going through its roof vent. We can descale the main line from out there, but not every single pipe.
After you put the clean out in there?
Huh?
After you put the clean out in, you'll be able to do it?
Yes. But you obviously cannot do every single pipe.
Right.
So I'm going to stop the recording.